Throughout the 2021 season, a panel of Sportsnet's NFL contributors will preview each week's slate of games from a gambling perspective. Staff writer, host Donovan Bennett, staff writers Emily Sadler and Mike Johnston, plus fantasy writers Andy McNamara and Matt Marchese will pick one favorite, one underdog, one over, one under, including their personal lock, as they attempt to beat the odds. Let's be honest. Week 7 was a dud, with a handful of the NFL's best offenses on bye. Many of the games lacked excitement and scoring. Week 8 is a different story, though, as it kicks off with a massive Thursday battle between undefeated Arizona and NFC North leading Green Bay. There's also a potential Sunday night shootout between the Cowboys and Vikings, plus divisional battles with Titans vs. Colts, Steelers vs. Browns and Bucs vs. Saints on tap. Collectively, the panel went 19-17 on their picks in Week 7, and this week several members are eyeing the over in the aforementioned Tennessee-Indianapolis showdown. Here are the Week 8 picks. American football: 49ers at Bears over 39.5. American football: Jaguars at Seahawks under 43. American football: Steelers +3. 5, at Browns lock Titans, -1, at Colts. Seattle is coming off their lowest scoring game in the last 4 seasons. The Seahawks have only scored on 8 of 29 drives since Russell Wilson was injured. Jacksonville is much further along in their rebuild process on defense than they are on offense. Don't expect this to be an offensive work of art. American football: Titans at Colts over 51. American football: Eagles at Lions under 48. American football: Packers +6. 5, at Cardinals lock Bengals -10, at Jets. Aaron Rodgers is built for prime time, and I am trusting he delivers the Cardinals their first loss by a tight margin, even if he does have to play without his top weapon in Devontae Adams. And, although it took me a while, and several failed picks, I think I've finally learned my lesson: stop betting against the Bengals. Locking up a Cincinnati win here against the Jets. American football: Panthers at Falcons over 46. American football: Giants at Chiefs under 52. 5, American football: Falcons -2.5 versus Panthers lock Saints +5 versus Buccaneers. The Bucs haven't been tested in a few weeks, while the Saints continue to fly under the radar. Jameis Winston is playing his former team and will show Tom Brady who the real GOAT is. American football: Bengals at Jets over 43. American football: Cowboys at Vikings under 55. American football: Cardinals -6. 5, versus Packers lock Dolphins +13.5, at Bills. While I'd put money on Buffalo winning this one straight up, the 13. 5-point spread is a bit too spicy. Of Miami's 6 losses, 4 have been by 10 or fewer. Granted, the last time they played the Bills it resulted in a nasty 35-0 shutout. However, in Tua's 2 games back under center, the Dolphins' offense has sprung to life, with the sophomore chucking up 6 total touchdowns. I just don't see Buffalo winning by that big of a margin. American football: Titans at Colts over 51. American football: Rams at Texans under 47. 5, American football: Lions +3.5 versus Eagles lock Falcons -2.5 versus Panthers. The Panthers have looked dreadful since Christian McCaffrey went down with an injury, and surprisingly, the Falcons have looked a bit better since their awful start. Atlanta is 6-1 against the spread in their last 7 and 5-0 against their last 5 home matchups against Carolina. Bonus stat: Detroit is 5-1 in their last 6 against the spread versus Philadelphia, and surprisingly covered in 4 of 7 games this season.